What's going on, Cometeers? This is the Comic Guy, and I'm here just to talk to you about a couple of things in the whole movie comic book industry that I kind of find kind of interesting to see. Like, let's concentrate on right now on the Netflix Marvel universe that they got going on. First, they came out with Daredevil season one. There's nothing I really could say about Daredevil season one. It was one of the best superhero shows on TV besides the on small screen that I've ever seen. The blood, the violence, the fighting. Um, it was totally awesome. Praising Netflix for taking Daredevil. Then they went ahead and did season one of Jessica Jones, another show that was awesome. I loved it. Then they brought Luke season two of Daredevil. They brought in the Punisher, brought in Elektra. The Punisher, I cannot go wrong. Jump into the was freaking awesome. I love how he portrayed the Punisher, just like it's supposed to be. The Punisher kicks ass in the Daredevil season two. And then and that sprung out a spin-off of the Punisher that's gonna come later this year that I cannot wait to actually see, because Netflix is coming out big this year. They're coming out hard this year. Then they went ahead and did Luke Cage, and another awesome show. Love how they portrayed Luke Cage. Love the origin stories. They're pretty much almost the same as the comic books, but of course they always have to change a little couple of things. And then you have Iron Fist. A lot of people been complaining about Iron Fist. They didn't like the way that it went. I actually loved it. A lot of people were complaining about Iron Fist. So how come he was an Oriental? I'm sorry if you are a comic book fan, and if you know, Iron Fist, Danny Rand is actually white. So him portraying the character, I think the Zen feel of the character, the way that he talks, that's pretty much how Iron Fist is. If you saw him in like the Spider-Man animated series, he was the same way. So it was actually pretty awesome the way they did that character, and how I loved it how in all these pretty much four Netflix shows so far, they had that one key character, Claire, that came out in all the shows, and it was actually pretty awesome how they kept that one character portraying every single one, being in the show, as she's like a key item to the whole Netflix show. She's the one that keeps everybody together, and maybe she's the one that brings the Defenders together. And talking about the Defenders, Netflix this year in August. So the release date is going to be August 18, 2017. The Defenders going to come out. I believe it's about 8 episodes long. That's bringing together Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Iron Fist. That is pretty awesome. I do have a quick teaser right here. As you can see it, and it looks awesome. I mean, not the teaser, but it just feels right bringing those characters to life. And then later on in the end of the year, they're bringing the Punisher. Now, what is the future of Netflix gonna be for the Marvel universe? What kind of characters could they bring into the whole Netflix Marvel universe, that somehow everything is connected? I do believe, and this is my opinion, in Agents of Shield, and it's been a great show since the beginning. I love how everything is connected. They mentioned Captain America in Agents of Shield. Everything is pretty much connected into the whole universe, even though there's 3 different universes, but they're all one whole universe. I don't know if you could, like they have the film, the TV, and then Netflix, but they all connected in some kind of way. They mention them in some kind of way, so they're all connected in that kind of way, and I love what they're doing with that. Now, Agent of Shield wrong in the Ghost Rider. Wouldn't it be great if Netflix went ahead and picks that Ghost Rider and made a Ghost Rider, pretty much a Ghost Rider series into Netflix, and I think it would be great. I think the character that actually portrayed Ghost Rider as Robbie Reyes, I think that was a great. They should go ahead and bring him into Netflix. From there on, they bring in the see. It will spend out into different things if you think about it. The hand has a supernatural kind of feeling to it. They bring in the Ghost Rider that is really supernatural, that could bring in all kinds of things into the series. And with the Ghost Rider, it could actually open up the windows to have different characters come in. For instance, they've been talking to Wesley Snipes to bring back Blade. Wouldn't you love to see Blade in a series instead of a movie, when it could be hardcore rated R into Netflix? Bringing in the Ghost Rider could open the window into bringing in Blade into that supernatural world of Marvel, as Blade fights vampires. Ghost Rider pretty much could fight, supernatural beings, demons, and then the hand kind of has that feeling to it. I mean, they could bring so many characters into the Netflix Marvel. I mean, you have, let's see, you could bring Moon Knight. Everybody's been really talking about Moon Knight, and they really want to bring Moon Knight into that. So bringing Moon Knight into Netflix, it will be actually awesome. They could bring Nova. I don't know if they're gonna actually bring Nova into the movies, but they already, the Nova Corps is already in Guardians of the Galaxy. So wouldn't it be great if they actually spin off into the TV series and have Nova into the whole world? Because kind of like Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Punisher, all of them, they know Nova, so they kind of into that little world. Not with the, not with the Avengers, but actually by themselves. Or maybe they just waiting into when they already made that Defenders and the Punisher. Maybe they're gonna go into Heroes for Hire, that they already have the characters of Luke Cage and Iron Fist, and go into their own separate pretty much separate mini series or separate series into going to Heroes for Hire. That would be pretty awesome if they actually do that, because they already got them into that universe. So them spreading into that will actually bring that series to life. On villains, I would love to actually for them to actually bring into Daredevil. I would love them to bring Bullseye. I think Bullseye will be a great character to bring into the Daredevil. There's so many characters out there that could potentially go into their own series, and they're all into the whole universe, so they could actually spread out. Yes, I understand that they're trying to say that films and TV cannot have the same characters because of this. I totally understand that, because movies are movies and series are series. It doesn't have to be a crossover, but it actually could be. It could be actually good if they actually bring those characters to life. I would love to see Bullseye into Daredevil. I would like to see Nova into Netflix. I would love to see Ghost Rider and and Blade into a series instead of into a movie. I would love to actually see more of a Ghost Rider series, because that's one of the characters that a lot of people. Nicolas Cage portrayed Ghost Rider in both movies, but bringing in the Ghost Rider as Robbie Reyes. So for the modern comic fans out there that know, not Johnny Blade, but they know the Robbie Reyes Ghost character, they already seen him in Agents of Shield. Why not bring him into Netflix? And actually, will be pretty awesome if they actually do that. But that's pretty much today. Make sure you guys subscribe and make sure you guys press like on that video. That's just me venting out on one of my favorite on Marvel Netflix universe. So see you guys later. This is the Comic Guy. See you later, Cometeers.